What's going on, everybody? It's Chris Classic, dropping another car vlog today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are almost to 100. I believe we're 11 or 10 away from 100. Thank you guys for rocking with me for this past year. Also, subscribe to the C3 Ultimate Wrestling channel, YouTube channel, for our wrestling matches. Proud of my people. Also, check out the website, c3ultimatewrestling.com. I wanted to talk about a debatable topic that a lot of people bring up every time a ex-WWE wrestler signs to AEW. And obviously it's that AEW signs a lot of ex-WWE guys. Now, do I feel like they sign a lot? Well, yeah. It's not a debate. It's obvious. I mean, it's factual. Am I mad at it? No. I'm not upset. I know a lot of people are mad at that. And it's just like, some of these guys were mistreated or they felt like they were misused, so maybe that they could go to AEW and be treated fair, maybe get paid a lot better. Who knows? I'm not in their checkbook. But another thing is, this is a wait and see aspect of it, just to be like, oh, okay, well, they're just going to push ex-WWE stars and put people to the side. Now, I've made videos talking about this, saying that, like, when you do have a mega wrestling star, there's a possibility, or anybody that gets signed, somebody's going to be either knocked up on the totem pole or not. Plans do change. That's just a part of wrestling. A lot of companies do it. It's not, a lot of people shame WWE for it, but AEW has done it, and there are going to be some things that you've never even heard or going to read about, because that's not a lot of our business on what these companies do. That's just what it is. The one I want to say is, just because they sign an ex-WWE superstar does not mean that they're going to misuse them or they're going to misuse their talent. For the time being, AEW has done a pretty decent job with some of the ex-WWE guys that they have and how they have matches or interact with some of their guys. For example, Mark Henry, it's not even a wrestler, he's a commentator. Big Show, who's an ex-WCW and ex-WWE guy, he's a commentator. He's only had like 2 matches. Christian, who's supposed to outwork everyone, is not working a lot of shows. And that's not a shade or anything like that. It's a role-playing thing. If it's a ladder match, he's there. If it's big shows, he's there. Multiple man matches, he's there. Some of these guys are older, and some of these guys are there to help put the stars over, to help talk to them, to mentor them, and stuff like that. As far as the younger ex-WWE guys, you see these guys are wrestling, they're having fun. I don't like what some are doing, but I don't think it's de-pushing someone. As much as everyone wants to believe that and want to accept that they're going to, it just doesn't happen that way. Will they have ex-WWE superstars that are going to, who are now AEW wrestlers? Will they win? Yes. Have they won? Yes. But I don't think it really messed up somebody's ranking or stuff like that. It's just a part of the business. People got to get over that. And I think a lot of people who say AEW signs too many ex-WWE stars, there are 2 kinds. Either they're anti-AEW or they were around when TNA was very, very popular. Now, they did not kill or were close to WWE in ratings, but they were getting a big buzz when they had AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, America's Most Wanted. Gail Kim was over there, ex-WWE person. Jacqueline, ex-WWE person, is Jackie. Bobby Roode, James Storm. You had all of these people, Abyss. You had all of these. I can go on for days. People were happy for them, and they were like, man, these guys could really compete. And a lot of people started getting behind TNA. And then when Kurt Angle went, because Sting was going in and out. But when Kurt Angle went and he wrestled for a long time, it was a good thing. Now, he defeated Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe was undefeated at the time. And we didn't mind that because of the story and how great and how intense it was. Now, that's a good example of how you can still come out as a winner even though you lose. But then, a lot of the other ex-WWE stars came over and they literally was just beating everybody for titles. And when you do that and it's consistent, that makes your company inferior to the company that they were previously employed at. And it's the truth. All right, you have this ex-WWE guy, and a lot of people know them. Now you have more ratings possibly, and people will see, oh, okay, well, they're going to go against this new person, and then, or the person that's in TNA who I've never met before. If that person in TNA wins or have a great match with them, it's possibly you have another fan, and then, hey, you should watch this. This is better than WWE. This is good as WWE. Hey, I'm a wrestling fan. I want to watch this. And I think that's what TNA did. And it must have been in their contract. These guys who got signed to win belts, because I'm almost every ex-WWE superstar, regardless if they were main event, mid, low tier, it didn't matter. They were getting championships, X Division, tag, knockouts, main event, main title. And it was just like Legends title when that was around. I know, that should never been around. But anyway, a lot of these people were going over on TNA Originals, and it made the TNA Originals look weak. Like, how in the world are you supposed to compete with a company if their former champions are beating y'all for titles and stuff like that? I really think that they should have had better executive decisions on that. AEW is not nowhere near that right now. And, it's too early to tell because they are signing people. But they're not just signing ex-WWE guys, they're signing ex-ROH guys and stuff like that too. And I just think that a lot of people are just trying to make a debate and trying to stir the pot when you say that. But, like, what are they going to do in the company? What is their position in the company? Are they going to put people over, or are they going to make them stars? AEW, a lot of people know about the pillars of wrestling. Jungle Boy, the pillars of AEW. Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, MJF, Sammy Guevara. So, these guys have beaten some of these guys. Sammy beat Miro. Darby's with Sting making, a lot of people love Darby. MJF just beat Punk not too long ago, a month ago. Jungle Boy, he's tag team champions with Luchasaurus and stuff like that. So these are guys that they invest a lot of time in. And even with Britt Baker, who's the women's champion, they're investing a lot of time on new talent and stuff like that. Now, as a person who don't agree with a whole bunch of things said about AEW or what AEW says about things, let's just give it time. Okay, they signed them, but how are they going to use them? At first, we're mad that WWE lets go of these people or they had a bad relationship, but then when they actually have more time to get bread in their pocket or something that they can do, now we upset with that. Oh, no, I was expecting y'all to be this and I'm expecting y'all to be that. It's Tony's company. Tony can do what he wants. You don't have to watch it, or you can watch it. Just wait and see. It's just too early to be like, all they do is sign ex-WWE guys. Now, that notion did ruin TNA for a lot of people, though, because, like I said, a lot of those guys were beating their originals, and you can tell that some of the wrestlers there were upset to the point that they actually left TNA to do other things. It's just true. So yeah, man, let's just wait and see, man, because if Daniel Bryan and CM Punk they win the title, a lot of people aren't going to say, oh, it's an ex-WWE guy, because a lot of people love them. Well, a lot of people love Bryan Danielson more than they love CM Punk, because a lot of people are heartbroken that Punk left. But if Bryan Danielson wins, a lot of more people are going to be happy than upset. I'm not going to say and be like 100%, but a lot of people are going to be happy, despite the fact he was an ex-WWE guy or whatever like that, because everyone just loves Bryan Danielson. I don't think anybody hates him unless they have a personal vendetta. So think about that perspective before we get online and we arguing for no reason and stuff like that. It's not TNA, it's AEW, it's its own company, and I think they're doing a great job for the most part on how they treating some of the guys who used to work at WWE. Everybody cannot be pushed. Put that in the sandwich you're eating. This is Chris Classic. Let's take it home.